Dito ka na sa bagong programa ng 89.5 FM My Subic Bay Radio. Kasama ang Doktor ng Bayan. Konsulta pang Medisina with Dr. Husay Laksamana every Thursday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Isang oras ng libreng pagkonsulta live on air tuwing Huwebes mula alas 9 hanggang alas 10 ng umaga. Konsulta pang Medisina. Konsulta pang Medisina. Starring Dr. Noel Husay Laksamana with special guest doctors every week specializing in pediatrics, OB-GYN, ophthalmology, general surgery, internal medicine, cardiology, dentistry, orthopedics, and many, many more. Libreng konsulta Medisina tuwing Huwebes ng umaga. Konsulta pang Medisina. Presented to you by Our Lady of Lourdes International Medical Center. Full hospital services with affordable, top-of-the-line facilities, laboratories, and rooms. Complete with state-of-the-art equipment. Avail of our special hospital packages such as executive checkup, OB package, HMO or company packages. We also accept insurance. Our Lady of Lourdes International Medical Center is located at number 2 National Highway, Barrio Barreto, Olongapo City. For more information, call our landline number 047-306-5250 or text our cell phone number 0928-820-8191.
89.5
My Subic Bay Radio.
Worldwide.
Konsulta pang Medisina. Konsulta pang Medisina.
Starring
Dr. Husay. Dr. Husay. Dr. Husay.
Dr. Noel Husay Laksamana.
89.5 My Subic Bay Radio. It's Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday once again. And it's time for Konsulta pang Medisina. Here's Dr. Noel Husay Laksamana.
Konghae Pat Choi. Magandang umaga at Happy New Year sa lahat ng ating mga kababayang Chinese. At ngayon po ay tayo ay magkakaroon ng masayang kwentuhan tungkol sa kalusugan ng ating mga kidneys. For our guest, meron po tayong magandang doktorang kasama ngayon. Si Dr. Beverly Aguila. Isa siyang nephrologist. Siya po ay nagtapos ng medisina sa Universidad ng Santo Tomas at doon din siya nag-training bilang nephrologist. At ngayon po, siya po ay kasalukuyang nagpa-practice din sa Our Lady of Lourdes International Medical Center bilang isang nephrologist. Ang nephrologist po, sila yung nangangalaga ng ating mga bato. At ipapaliwanag po uli ni Doktora yung mga bagay-bagay na nasasakupan ng kanilang field. Magandang umaga, Doktora Beverly.
Good morning po, Doktor. Good morning, DJ. Konghae Pat Choi po sa inyong lahat.
Good morning.
At happy birthday sa daddy ni Doktora.
Yun nga with the kind permission of our kind Dr. Laksamana and DJ, I would like to greet my father, Attorney Porfirio Aguila. Tomorrow pa naman, Doc. He's turning 67. I love you pa. God bless.
Maligayang araw po sa inyo, Attorney. Ha?
Salamat po.
Sa lahat na nakakakilala po kay Attorney Porfirio Aguila,
Happy 67th birthday pa.
birthday niya po bukas. So kung kayo ay medyo malayo sa kanilang lugar, magpunta kayo sa pinakamalapit na Jollibee, Shakey's, at or your favorite restaurant. Kumanta po kayo ng happy birthday, Attorney Porfirio Aguila. At kumain kayo, mag-enjoy po kayo.
Okay, thank you po, Doktor. Love you pa.
Magandang umaga po. At Doktora, ano ba yung nasasakupan ng inyong field of expertise?
Well, I'm an internist and nephrology is yung subspecialty ko po, Doktor. When you say nephrology, nephro means kidney. Logy means study. So, basically, all the kidney disease, lahat po ng mga sakit sa bato is our field. Except if surgery is indicated for the treatment, it is our domain. But everything under the sun about the kidneys is our domain. Kasi kidneys po, we have 2 kidneys in the body. So bato in Tagalog.
Ano bang ginagawa niyan, Doktora?
Yun na nga po Alam niyo nga, Doktor, Kaya meron akong gantong boses. Parang akala nyo parang garalgal na. Because as a nephrologist, when we see our patients,
You have to explain
it
that.
takes time, to explain. Because it is not a matter of simpleng lagnat lang, ganyan. Or, sige, ito po. You have to explain from the normal to abnormal. Pero basically, the reason why I went into nephrology, because marami po kasing trabaho ang kidneys, no? So basically, number 1, siya yung tagagawa ng ihi. Number 2, taga-filter ng waste products in the body. Particularly yung tinatawag na non-protein nitrogenous products. Yung po nakikita nyo sa laboratory, yung BUN. Sabi ng mga BUN. Anong BUN? BUN, blood, urea, nitrogen, and creatinine. So yun po yung waste products in the body that are basically filtered out by the kidney, no? Siyempre, trabaho din ng kidney ayusin yung mga asin sa dugo. When you say asin, yun yung mga sodium, potassium, calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, kidneys po yun.
Mga salts and extra minerals.
So, yes. And acid-base balance. Ano yun? Hindi yung asim ng sa tiyan. Yung acid-base, kasi po, kidneys din po responsible to maintain the normal acid-base balance. Yung bicarbonate balance, ganun, mag-excrete ng acid. So, sabi nga po ng beloved professor ko nun sa UST, Dr. Froilan De Leon, the reason why he also went into nephrology, because kidneys po is, it is one of the organs given by God. Pero, ang trabaho niya, balancing act, no? When there is excess, the kidneys will eliminate the excess. When there is deficiency, the kidneys will try to conserve. Yes. So basically, dun po umiikot yung mga basically kidney pathology na meron po sa medisina. And there are myriads of,
Diseases.
kidney diseases. That's why hindi sakit ni Pedro kay Dr. Aguila na kidney, it's different from one, no?
Hindi pare-pareho.
Hindi talaga, doctor. That's why it takes time for us. Now I understand my professor or my consultant back then. It takes them so long to have their clinics because you really have to explain things. That's why I thank you for this opportunity because this is one of the avenues wherein we can, educate our beloved kababayans about kidney disease. Yes.
Among the specialties na nakita ko na very, very dedicated ang mga doctors sa pasyente who would spend so much time explaining and educating patients. Ang mga nephrologist. May kaibigan din ako nephrologist sa Pampanga at kagaya ni Dr. Aguila. Napakagandang babae.
Salamat
si
po.
Dr. Castillo.
Yes, I know
si
her.
Eden.
Dr. Eden Castillo.
Pareho silang magandang babae. But alam mo, sobrang kabisihan. Sabi ko, puro kidney na lang kinonsentrate ninyo. Gino-joke ko nga hindi na kayo nagbigay ng panahon sa puso ninyo. So, single pa rin.
Okay. Ganun po talaga yata. May sumpa daw. Hindi ho. Nagkataon lang po siguro.
Busy lang. Oh.
Nagkataon lang po. Pero it's not only us. But I think, thank you for that kind comment. But I would not disagree with you, Doctor.
Talaga,
with
kasi
your modesty aside,
alam mo,
yes.
inaabot po sila ng pagkisan, late night na nasa clinic pa.
Sometimes, and even sometimes we have to, matutulog ka na lang. Ang katabi namin, Doctor, sa kama ay ang aming mga cellphone. Kasi yes, because at night, you can be called. And there are even times wherein, like, OB-GYN or like surgeons, we cannot afford not to go to our patients, especially in cases of emergency.
Kaya itong linya nating pagiging doktor ay bukasyon.
It is a dedication, Doc.
Yeah. Vocation, Dedication pa talagang At alam nyo, doktora, alam mo, nakita ko naman yung mga nagiging successful na mga doctors talaga. Those who are dedicated. Tsaka nakita ko yung mga maraming talagang pasyente, yung mga talagang patient-oriented, hindi money-oriented.
Salamat po.
Yeah. Kasi sabi nga nung aking professor when I was in college, Pakin Ateneo.
Opo.
Iba pa yung paningin ko sa buhay na Sabi sa akin, well, how come you want to be a doctor, sabi? Sabi, Father, I want to have a good profession when I graduate and in the future when I have a family. I want to earn so much, probably become rich. Sabi sabi ni Father Samson, si yung Vice President ng Ateneo. Well, then you're in the wrong profession. Medicine is not a profession. It is a vocation. It's like priesthood, sabi niya. More often than not, it's sacrifice to save human lives. Nag-stick out sa akin yun. Tapos sinabi niya, if you're looking at medicine as a profession and to make money out of it,
You're not going.
No, you're going nowhere, sabi niya.
Yes.
Go into economics, business, and what? Business management. If that's your orientation, sabi niya, it's either you change your orientation or you change course. Sabi ko, I'll change my orientation.
Your
Father Gao.
orientation.
Kasi I love medicine,
Yes.
dahil I love science. Then,
Yes. Opo.
only to realize later, totoo yung sinasabi niya.
Yes. Opo.
Pag minsan, there will be times when isusubo mo na lang, ibibigay mo pa sa pasyente
Yes,
mo,
opo.
sabi niya. And that, you have to understand. Sabi ko, thank you. Ang ganda ng advice niya.
Opo.
It's a very wise advice. Kanya, my kids are also planning to go into medicine.
Yes.
Hindi sinasabi ko sa kanila.
Yes.
Be patient-oriented, not profit-oriented.
Yes.
Then there'll be more.
It's our advocacy, doctor, di ba? It's always patient first, then everything else will follow.
Yes, tama.
Not only that, and to remember my ethics professor then, this was his message during our I think when we pass our board exam, not only to cure but to care.
Yes.
One letter, but
A big difference.
Yes. Not only to cure but to care for patients.
Dr. we can invite
Yes.
our listeners to tune in and join
yes.
us.
Please don't hesitate to text in your questions.
We have our number dito. You can
Opo.
text in sa number natin dito, 0920-90-99937. Or pwede kayo sumali sa yung live streaming natin sa My Subic Bay Radio.
Yes, sir. Just Google 89.5 Subic Bay Radio.
89.5 Subic Bay Radio. At,
Or sa Facebook po. Naka-on tayo sa Facebook whenever we're on board lagi.
yeah, oh. Ito, may nag-text na dito sa atin si Tintin. Sabi, Doc, pwede na bang magtanong? Pwede na.
Pwede na po. Oo nga, pasensya na po. Na-endorse kami ni Doctor sa amin.
Okay, sige,
advocacy.
Tintin is a regular listener sa atin. In fact, sinave ko yun ang number niya.
Okay po.
Kasi lagi
Hello,
nagtatanong.
Tintin.
Lagi siya nagtatanong about the eyes. Yung mother niya kasi na-operahan na rin natin.
Okay.
Her mom is a teacher. And kasi meron akong advocacy sa mga teachers.
Opo.
Should they need cataract surgery, hindi ko sila sinisigil ng professional fees. They pay the hospital, they pay the lenses, yung gamit.
But your PF
Yung PF, I give it wholeheartedly sa kanila kasi maraming utang natin sa mga teachers eh.
Yes. I agree, Doctor.
So, yun ang pa natin. Hindi kasi, doktora, when I was studying,
Opo.
I didn't pay tuition, high school, college, medicine.
You were a scholar po,
Yeah,
Doctor.
full scholar. Pero hindi ako matalino. Nagpanggap lang ako. so that's why. No, and siyempre, nung bata tayo, we bargain, we pray.
Yes.
And sometimes, tinutokso mo pa yung Panginoon na, Lord, ibigay mo sa akin to in return. Actually, wala naman tayo maibibigay in return sa Panginoon kundi yung magbait ka lang di ba?
Opo.
Kanya lang pag minsan gusto kong bumait pero di ko magawa. So, parang yung sinasabi ko, pag nag-graduate ako, hindi ko na sisingilin mga teachers ka.
Yes. Parang it's
Lord,
our own little...
Help me
Opo.
pass my exams para hindi matanggalan ako ng scholarship. Ganun. Kasi sabi ko, hindi naman ako matalino. Umaarte lang ako matalino nun. So, pagka medyo kinakabahan ako, you pray hard and you have to make good your promise naman, di ba?
Yes, Doctor.
So, yun po yung aking pangako sa mga teachers, ha? At yung mother ni Tintin ay
One of your
natin.
patients.
Yeah, at sa awa ng Diyos, successful naman at very, very good ang paning ngayon. Ito na yung tanong niya, Doc, is it the same disease na uncle ko po kasi, ang kinamatay niya, yung BUN-Urea.
Mataas.
Ayun yung sabi niya. You don't die. Hindi po disease yung BUN and Urea. These are chemicals in the body na accumulate pagka...
Yes, when you have kidney failure. So the medical term for it is azotemia. When your BUN and creatinine goes up in the body or in the blood without symptoms. The difference between azotemia and uremia means mataas din yung BUN and creatinine, but meron na simptomas sa pasyente, yun yung nanginginig na.
Saka nangingitim na.
Yes, one of the
Uremic.
physical, uremic frost po yung tawag. But yung symptoms po yung walang gana kumain, nanghihina.
Azotemia pa lang yan.
Uremic. Ang difference na azotemia at uremic, yung uremic, emergency na po yun, doctor. It's an
Pang-dialysis
emergency
na dapat
indication for dialysis.
Dialysis.
So, yung question po ba niya ay, ano po?
Kung ano yung BUN at saka...
Okay. Kung ano yung BUN, blood urea nitrogen. And as doctor have mentioned, creatinine, yun po ay mga waste products sa katawan, no? Non-protein nitrogenous products. Dumi sa katawan, no?
Extra
Yes.
extra products na
Yun yung
dapat maalis.
Dapat maalis. Yung bato po natin o yung kidneys po natin, yung tanging organ sa katawan na responsable para yun ay linisin. Kaya pag halimbawa, kayo po ay nagpa-laboratory po, mataas yung BUN, mataas yung creatinine, isa lang ang salarin, kidney. Yun. So, actually, kung ang tanong niya, yun ba yung dahilan ng cause of death? Usually po kasi sa patient na may kidney failure, no, or siguro end-stage renal disease, may dialysis po kasi, doktor eh. Kung nadadialysis na po yung patient na may end-stage renal failure na ibig sabihin, yung kidney, palyado na talaga, ano po, hindi sila sa dialysis, doktor, nasasawi. Ang most common cause o yung madalas na dahilan ng pagkasawi ng mga pasyente na may renal failure is usually puso. Heart attack. Heart attack. Pero, provided nagda-dialysis yung patient. Pero of course, kaya naman din nagkakaroon ng heart attack, ganun, is because complication na rin ng kidney. Because yung bato po kasi ay major organ ng katawan eh, no? So pag palyado ang bato, nagkakaroon din ng komplikasyon sa puso. Isa ho siyang, ang pagkakaroon ng sakit sa bato ay risk factor. Ibig sabihin, mas prone na magkaroon ng heart disease or atake sa puso ang isang pasyenteng may sakit sa kidney kumpara sa ibang pasyente na walang sakit sa kidney. So yun po. Pero para directly sabihin, ay dahil doon sa creatinine namatay. Well, may iba pa pong mekanismo kumbaga.
Yung main cause of death, yung immediate cause of death usually sa
heart.
puso, ano.
Yes, oo.
Kanya yung
dahil sa komplikasyon na rin ng kidney. Provided dapat nga pag end-stage renal disease, yung talagang sukdulan na yung palya ng kidney na nagdadialysis po. Oo. Kaya sabi ko nga ho sa mga patient ko palagi, traidor ang puso. Traidor ang puso sa mga patient namin kasi when I say traidor, kumbaga they are at risk po
siya pala
kasi.
yung bibigay, ano?
Oo, pwede sila magkaroon ng heart attack, no? Kaya ingat din kami sa lahat. Actually, hindi lang naman syempre, even though we are nephrologists or kidney specialists, hindi lang po kidney yung aming
pati puso, kinoconsider nyo rin
yes,
palagi.
actually everything. Pero puso is one of the major organs din that we always protect or binabantayan kasi yun nga yung cause ng morbidity.
Yan din yung advice ko sa'yo bilang kuya. Huwag lang puro kidneys ang pag-concentratean mo. Bigyan mo rin ng panahon yung puso mo, doktora.
Salamat, doktor.
Nakikinig si Daddy. Daddy,
alam niya, nga po eh. Wish nga ho niya sa akin eh. Sabi niya sa akin, ayan mo Ihay, pagpe-pray kita.
Yan.
Ano po pagpe-pray niyo pa? Pa, I love you, happy birthday.
Ito si Orly, sabi niya.
Opo.
Dok, ilan po ba talagang kidneys ang pwede sa lifetime? Kasi yung uncle ko, na-discover namin,
isa lang.
nag-donate ng kidney, hindi po namin alam nung bumalik po siya sa province, wala na. Sabi
Isa
naman,
na lang.
sabi naman ng friend niyang doktor, pwedeng mabuhay daw.
Yes.
Ano po?
I agree.
Pero
That
Doc,
is, there's,
bago po sagutin ni Doktora yan, we need to take the quick bottom of the hour break. This is gonna be quick, so we'll be right back. Please stick around.
Did you know that the flagpole in front of Building 229 is symbolic? The flagstaff has a height of 94 feet, symbolizing 94 years of the U.S. military presence in Subic Bay. The flagpole base measures 8 feet in height, symbolizing the 8,000 volunteers of Subic Bay. On November 24, 1991, One of the biggest Philippine flags in history was raised over the flagpole and flew for the first time in the former naval base, symbolizing the beginning of the country's sovereignty over Subic Bay. The Subic Bay Metropolitan Authority and the entire Freeport community commend the heroism of the Subic Bay volunteers.
Hi there, this is Lindsay. Using cell phones while driving is strictly